Now, earlier this morning on Tim Fuchs' ZB radio show in Wellington, Tim runs a local ZB show between 9 and 12, or 8:30 and 12. David Cunliffe was interviewed. Now, David Cunliffe doesn't want to go on the farming show. I went overseas last year on my bucket list trip. I left the farming show in your capable hands. You do one interview with David Cunliffe. I get back, and then I hear that he doesn't want to talk to us on the farming show.
This is correct.
Because he believes we took the mickey out of his predecessor, David Shearer. Now, can this be the same David Shearer that I used to spend 20 minutes of my life editing the ums and ahs out of his pre-recorded interviews to make him sound a bit better? Could it be the same David Shearer that we shared a very nice joint car ride? Joint car ride, that sounds dodgy, doesn't it? To the Hamilton Field days. Great bloke, David Shearer.
Top man.
And could this be the same David Shearer who sent me a Christmas card at the end of the year after he was deposed as Labour leader, thanking me?
Oh, did he?
Yeah. Handwritten
right?
too, I might add.
Handwritten. Is that right?
So this is what David Cunliffe had to say this morning in answer to a talkback caller in Wellington.
Peter, good morning.
Oh, good morning, Mr. Cunliffe.
Morning.
I was just wondering if you could explain why you've refused to appear on the farming show.
Actually, you know what? I'll make an offer to you today. I'm happy to do that. I've changed my mind.
Why did you say no, though? This is
because I was told before I became leader that the particular show used to ridicule my predecessor in a way that was grossly unfair. Now, that may or may not be true, but that's what I was told. I accepted that advice and I declined to appear.
Russell Norman appears on it.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, I'm making a commitment today. If I get a call from Jamie Mackay inviting me on, I'll do it. There you go.
There you go, Peter. Well, look, the problem is if you've said no, do you expect Jamie Mackay to come knocking on your door and saying, look, if you've now said yes, will you come back?
That's a good offer. It's up to him. Doesn't worry me either way.
Yeah, I don't think it actually does worry David either way. The unfortunate thing is, and this is hand on heart, yesterday afternoon, and via Damien O'Connor, who gave me the contact for Shane Jones, and we've got the phone logs to prove it and the text and email traffic, I actually asked Shane Jones to come on to the farming show to fill the void as we head into the election to keep a bit of balance. You can't have John Key on and not have a senior Labour Party person on.
Yeah, absolutely. An election year, that's a big no-no.
And as fate would have it, Shane Jones has accepted that invitation. So David's missed the boat again, but I don't think he really wants to come onto the show.
Not really. I had him on once, who seemed very
nice.
nice.
But that's the trouble. You had him on once and then all of a sudden...
I didn't ridicule him, did I? I just interviewed him about things.
But I didn't ridicule David Shearer.
No, I know. He was misinformed, David Cunliffe, clearly.
I think he was misinformed.
Clearly misinformed.
Because you know what? I think David Shearer, given the opportunity, which he hasn't been, would have been a good Prime Minister.
Oh, absolutely.
His only fault, if you want, was his media delivery wasn't too flash. He's probably not as quick on his feet as someone like a John Key, but you look at him as a man and all he's done in his life so far and his principles and what he stands for, I think David Shearer would have been a fine Prime Minister, given the opportunity.
Hell of a nice guy too. Hell of a nice guy.
Very personable sort of fellow. Anyhow, earlier this morning I caught up with Shane Jones. No, I didn't.
Damien O'Connor.
Damien O'Connor. And you'll hear that shortly. This was all before this came out with Cunliffe. We'll also hear after that from Blair Blizzard McLean, as I said. McLean, your chance to win with our Winery of the Week. Here on April Fool's Day, how apt, on the Farming Show.